The restrictions imposed in Maharashtra to curb the spread of COVID-19 have certainly spooked the Lal Street, and the reason is that Maharashtra accounts for quite the large chunk of India's GDP. According to an RBI study, it accounts for about 15% of India's GDP, and that's heads and shoulders above the rest of the states out there. In fact, you have Tamil Nadu and Uttar Pradesh that account for 8.4 and 8.2% respectively, and Karnataka and Gujarat that each account for 7.6%. But what are the major sectors that operate here, or industries that operate here in Maharashtra outside of BFSI and entertainment with Bollywood? In the manufacturing space, you have the automotive sector that is front and center. Maharashtra accounting for about 35% of the total automobile output in the country by value. You have over 4,000 manufacturing facilities in Maharashtra that are run by original equipment manufacturers as well as auto ancillary players, and that's in and around the Pune auto belt that includes Chakan as well as Pimpri-Chinchwad. Besides that, you also have Nashik, Igatpuri and Nagpur. Several major companies including Bajaj Auto, Tata Motors, Mahindra and Mahindra, Volkswagen Group and Mercedes-Benz, several others including auto players also operating here in Maharashtra. The textile sector is very important. It's the largest employer in the state. It produces about 65 million kgs of cotton in the state, and that is about 25% of the country's total. It also contributes about 10% of the total textile and apparels output in the country. The chemicals sector is quite developed in the state, accounts for about 16% of all chemical factories in the state, and 17% of output of the country gets done here in Maharashtra. The companies that operate include BASF as well as Tata Chemicals and Asian Paints. The QSR space is normally vibrant. It is the most affected on account of the lockdown as well as the current restrictions. As much as 40 to 45% of Westlife stores are housed in Maharashtra, as well as 20 to 30% of Jubilant Foodworks stores. Construction activity is very important in the state, with a flourishing real estate market, not just in Mumbai and Pune, but also in Tier 1 and Tier 2 cities. Macquarie says that Maharashtra accounts for just about 15% of construction activity in the country. Now, I spoke to the head of health and safety at a manufacturing company in Pimpri-Chinchwad, and what he said is that manufacturing activity has not been affected by the most recent restrictions. So that's good news. As of now, the requirement is that an RT-PCR test needs to be conducted every 15 days, as well as vaccination needs to be ramped up within the strictures that have been provided by the central government. That is, everyone above 45 years of age needs to be vaccinated. The only issue is that the municipality could introduce its own regulations, and that's something we'll have to wait and watch for.